the last 5 or 10 years. We're talking about moving way, way beyond those dusty grammar books and just memorizing lists. We're here to unlock some powerful, science-backed, and actually tech-powered methods to really speed things up.
It really is a new era. It's fascinating. Looking at the material you shared, the big thing is this fundamental shift we're seeing. In the past, learning a language felt, well, academic, kind of lonely maybe. But now, it's all about practice, getting feedback right away, actually talking. Think of it like learning a sport. You don't just read about tennis, right? You have to get out on the court, hit the ball, get someone telling you how to fix your swing instantly.
Right. That sports analogy really works. Makes sense.
And modern tools are making that happen. Things like AI tutors, apps that recognize your voice, even VR classrooms.
VR classrooms. Wow.
Yeah, and these huge global communities online, it makes this hands-on way of learning, well, not just possible, but really, really effective.
Okay, but like with sports, you practice, you hit walls sometimes, it gets frustrating. How do these sources say we should, push past that? And what's the quickest way to just get started, get on the court?
Yeah, good question. A theme that keeps coming up in these sources is basically the faster you start speaking, the faster you learn, period. And this isn't just like a gut feeling. There's research, neuroplasticity, memory. It all points to active recall. Speaking is active recall. That's the engine for learning faster now.
Active recall. Okay.
Which brings us right to the first big strategy for 2025, using AI as your personal English coach. Seriously, we're talking maybe 15, 20 minutes a day, just speaking with an AI tutor.
15 minutes, that's it.
For this part, yeah. And what's amazing isn't just that you can chat naturally. It's how the AI can pinpoint your specific weak spots, grammar, pronunciation, and it adapts. It builds a learning path just for you. These apps, powered by pretty advanced AI now, they let you practice anytime, get instant corrections, tailored lessons. It's really like having a dedicated tutor right there in your pocket.
A dedicated tutor in your pocket. Always on call.
Yeah.
That's powerful. So, okay, beyond this daily AI session, what's another big, secret the sources point to for making quick progress?
Well, that gets into efficiency, doesn't it? And this brings up the 80-20 rule, the Pareto principle.
Oh, yeah, heard of that. Like 80% of results from 20% of effort.
Exactly. And it's huge for language learning, too. It's a massive secret weapon, really. The sources are super clear on this. You absolutely do not need to learn every single word in the dictionary. Forget that. What the research shows is if you focus on the most common, say, 2,000 to 3,000 words.
Just 2,000 or 3,000.
Yeah. That covers almost 90% of everyday conversation. 90%. It's kind of a surprising efficiency hack, isn't it? It really challenges that old learn everything approach.
Definitely. So it's about being smart, strategic, not just brute force memorizing. Focus on the core words. Get fluent faster. Makes sense. But how do you actually do that? Like practically?
Practically. You prioritize words you use daily. Simple stuff, but vital. Words like go, want, need, important, maybe, because tomorrow, always.
Yeah.
You get the idea.
Basic survival words first.
Right. And crucially, master useful phrases, whole chunks. Don't get bogged down in isolated grammar rules just yet. Focus on complete sentences you can actually use. Things like, can you help me with this? Or I'd like to order something. Or even just, what do you think about this? The sources suggest, if you just master the top 20 or so phrases for daily life situations, you'll sound fluent way faster than someone stuck on, abstract verb conjugations for years. It's also about practicing real scenarios. Ordering coffee, making small talk, asking directions, introducing yourself at work, that kind of thing.
That feels really actionable. Much less intimidating. But Anne, I know for a lot of people, there's still that big hurdle, the fear. You hear it all the time, right?
Yeah.
I understand English fine, but I just freeze up when I try to speak, or I'm terrified of making mistakes. What do the sources say about tackling that fear?
Oh, absolutely. And it's a totally normal feeling, no question. But what's really interesting here is how strongly the sources push back on that. They basically say mistakes aren't just okay, they're essential. They're your best teachers. Seriously?
Best teachers.
Yeah. Think about how little kids learn their first language. Do they worry about grammar perfection?
No way. They just babble and point and try things out.
Exactly. They make hundreds of mistakes every single day, but they just keep talking. And that's why they get fluent so fast. Their brains are constantly testing, tweaking, using feedback. Your brain works the same way. Every mistake you make, it's just a data point telling your brain what to adjust. It's learning fuel.
Okay. Embracing imperfection. Easier said than done sometimes, especially for adults. So how do you create that, safe space where you can make those mistakes without feeling judged or just giving up?
Well, that's where 2025 helps again. You can leverage tech and communities for safe practice. The sources talk about joining online English speaking clubs. Lots are free, actually, or just using voice chat rooms where everyone is there for the same reason, practice. And one really powerful tool highlighted in the material is super simple. Just record yourself. Record yourself speaking English every day, then listen back.
Just listen to yourself.
Yeah, it might feel weird at first, but it helps you spot things. The core message is every single time you open your mouth and speak English, mistakes and all, you're moving forward. The challenge they put out there is speak for at least 5 minutes. Every single day. Don't skip.
5 minutes a day. Consistent, small bites.
Hmm.
Okay, you mentioned tech earlier. Beyond the AI tutors and voice stuff, what other cutting-edge tech hacks are really making a difference now based on the sources?
Oh, there's some really cool stuff emerging. For pronunciation, for example, you've got AI pronunciation checkers, tools like Elsa Speak, or even Google's AI. They can actually listen to you, compare your speech to native speakers, and give you super precise feedback, like exactly which sound needs work. And it's not just about sounding good, it's about being clear, being understood.
Clarity is key.
Then there's the VR English classes we touched on.
Yeah, that sounds wild.
It kind of is. Imagine practicing your English, but you're standing in a virtual cafe in London or a simulated office in New York. These VR apps make that possible. And it's not just a gimmick. Being in that immersive space, it actually helps reduce speaking anxiety. It tricks your brain into feeling more like a real situation, which primes it for learning.
Virtual reality immersion. Yeah, that really could be transformative. What else is out there?
Well, there are voice translation earbuds now, pretty futuristic stuff. New earbuds that can translate speech almost instantly.
Whoa.
So you can, in theory, communicate right away with English speakers. Now, the sources suggest using these maybe to get started, build some initial confidence, but the idea is to gradually rely on them less as your own skills improve. It's a bridge, not a crutch, ideally.
A bridge. Okay, makes sense.
And then, of course, you've got micro-learning apps. Lots of those around. They give you these short, sharp, maybe 5-minute lessons daily. Just enough to keep your brain ticking over, keep things active. But the crucial thing to remember, and the sources stress this, is that all this tech, it's an enabler, a powerful one, yes, but your consistency, that's what actually drives the progress.
Right. Technology helps, but you still have to show up. Consistency drives it. So, okay, we've got AI tutors, the 80-20 rule, daily speaking, all this cool tech.
Yeah.
How does someone actually weave all this together, especially if they have, a busy life?
Yeah.
What does the material suggest for a practical daily routine?
Yeah, the sources actually lay out a really simple but effective daily plan. Takes about 50 minutes total. That's it. And it's broken into 3 short blocks.
15 minutes. Okay, tell me more.
So maybe in the morning, spend 15 minutes just listening, an English podcast, a short YouTube video, but listen actively. Try to note down, say, 3 new words or phrases you hear.
Okay, 15 minutes listening, find 3 new things. Got it.
Then, maybe afternoon or whenever fits, dedicate 20 minutes to speaking practice. Use your AI tutor or find a partner online, whatever works. And the key is, try to actively use those new words or phrases you noted down earlier. Put them into action.
Right. Use it or lose it. 20-minute speaking.
Exactly. And then maybe in the evening, another 15 minutes. This time, watching something, part of a movie, a TV show, whatever you enjoy in English. But again, be active. Repeat some sentences out loud. Try to mimic the pronunciation, the rhythm of the speech.
Okay, 15 listening, 20 speaking, 15 watching and repeating. That adds up to 50 minutes. That actually sounds genuinely doable, even with a packed schedule.
It really is. And the sources are pretty emphatic about this. If you stick to that routine, really stick to it every day, in just 3 to 6 months, you will see a massive improvement, a huge difference. It's all about that consistency. It's not about cramming for hours one day and then nothing for a week.
Consistency, not intensity. Got it. It sounds like the mindset behind all this is just as important as the methods or the tech, isn't it?
Oh, it's everything. Absolutely crucial. So many people start learning English, then they quit. They feel it's too hard, or they don't have time, or they just convince themselves they'll never really be fluent.
Yeah, that self-doubt can be powerful.
It can. But the truth is, and the analyses you shared really back this up, pretty much anyone can learn English if they just don't give up. The sources use a great analogy. Think of learning English like going to the gym.
Okay.
If you go work out every day, even for a short time, you get stronger, right? Little by little. But if you skip workouts all the time, you lose your progress, might even go backwards. English is exactly the same. Consistency totally beats raw talent. Even if you feel like you're only improving 1% each day, which feels tiny. After a year,
Yeah.
that compounds. You'll actually be 37 times better than when you started.
Wow, 37 times. That's
Oh.
incredible. The power of compounding.
Exactly. So the message is, believe in yourself. Trust the process. You really, truly can do this. So just to quickly recap our deep dive on mastering English in 2025, we've really seen the crucial role of AI tutors for that daily personalized practice, making it feel more like training, less like studying, where mistakes are okay, even good. We hit on the efficiency of the 80-20 rule, focusing on those core 2,000, 3,000 words and key phrases gives you the biggest bang for your buck. We underlined how vital it is to speak every single day, getting over that fear, embracing mistakes as teachers, non-negotiable, really.
Right.
Then we looked at leveraging all these cool new tech tools, AI for pronunciation checks, those immersive VR classes, translation earbuds as a bridge, microlearning apps for consistency, each adding a different layer to your learning. And finally, we pulled it all together into that simple, manageable 50-minute daily routine. And it all circles back to that core idea, doesn't it? Consistency beats talent, just like showing up at the gym.
What a fantastic overview from AI coaches and being smart with the 80-20 to really just getting over yourself and speaking. It's powerful stuff.
Yeah.
Now, just as we wrap up, I want to leave you with something to think about. Beyond just learning English, which is a huge goal in itself, consider how these principles could ripple out. Think about it. Embracing tech for personalized feedback. Focusing your energy on what gives the biggest results. Overcoming that fear of not being perfect right away. Committing to small, consistent daily actions. These aren't just for learning a language, are they?
Not at all. They're life principles, really.
Exactly. So how might you apply these same strategies to, I don't know, any new skill you want to learn?
Yeah.
Or any area of knowledge you want to dive into? What other 1% daily improvements inspired by this approach could you maybe start making in other parts of your life? Just something to mull over until our next deep dive.